Welcome to our channel. Today we're diving deep into a topic that's close to my heart, emotional intelligence. We're going to unpack the top 5 ways to boost your EQ because let's face it, understanding and managing our emotions as well as understanding the emotions of others is the key to showing up in the world as our most courageous and authentic selves. Now, some of us might be thinking emotional intelligence sounds like a bunch of touchy-feely stuff. But trust me on this, emotional intelligence is anything but soft. It takes guts, it takes practice, and it takes a willingness to lean into discomfort. But the payoff is huge. We're talking stronger relationships, more effective communication, and a deeper sense of self-awareness. So, if you're ready to do the work, to embrace the messy and beautiful world of emotions, then let's dive in.
Self-awareness is the foundation of emotional intelligence. It's about understanding our own emotions, recognizing our triggers, and knowing how our feelings impact our thoughts and behaviors. It's about being honest with ourselves, even when it's uncomfortable. Think of self-awareness as the flashlight that illuminates the inner workings of our minds and hearts. Without it, we're stumbling around in the dark, bumping into things and wondering why we keep getting hurt. But here's the thing about self-awareness. It's not about judgment. It's about curiosity. It's about approaching our emotions with a sense of openness and acceptance, rather than shame or criticism. So how do we cultivate self-awareness? We start by paying attention. Notice your physical sensations, your thoughts, and your behaviors. What happens in your body when you're stressed? What thoughts run through your mind when you're feeling down? Journaling can be a powerful tool for self-reflection. Take a few minutes each day to write down your thoughts and feelings. Don't censor yourself, just let it flow. Another important aspect of self-awareness is recognizing our strengths and weaknesses. What are you naturally good at? What are some areas where you struggle? Remember, self-awareness is an ongoing journey, not a destination. It's about showing up for ourselves with compassion and curiosity day after day.
Self-regulation is all about managing our emotions in healthy and constructive ways. It's about pausing before we react, choosing our responses thoughtfully, and avoiding impulsive behaviors that we might regret later. Think of it like this. We all experience a wide range of emotions, from joy and excitement to anger and sadness. These emotions are normal and natural, but sometimes our emotions can feel overwhelming, like they're controlling us instead of the other way around. That's where self-regulation comes in. It's about learning to ride the waves of our emotions without getting swept away. It's about finding healthy coping mechanisms that work for us, whether it's deep breathing, exercise, or talking to a trusted friend or therapist. One of the most effective techniques for self-regulation is mindfulness. Mindfulness is about paying attention to the present moment without judgment. It's about noticing our thoughts and feelings without getting carried away by them. Another helpful strategy is to reframe negative thoughts. When we're feeling stressed or anxious, it's easy to get caught up in negative thought patterns. But we can challenge these thoughts by looking for evidence to support or refute them. Remember, self-regulation is a skill that takes practice. It's like building a muscle. The more we use it, the stronger it gets.
Motivation is the fuel that propels us forward, the inner drive that keeps us going even when things get tough. It's about setting goals, pursuing our passions, and finding meaning in our lives. Motivation isn't always about feeling good. Sometimes it's about pushing through discomfort and embracing challenges. Think about a time when you accomplished something difficult. Maybe you ran a marathon, started a business, or overcame a personal obstacle. What motivated you to keep going? Was it the desire to prove something to yourself or others? Or the passion for a particular cause or goal? Whatever your motivation, identify what drives you and use that knowledge to fuel your actions. When we're clear about our values and goals, it's easier to stay motivated. Set SMART goals: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Clear goals help us stay on track and achieve what we set out to do. Motivation is something we cultivate and nurture within ourselves.
Empathy is the ability to understand and share the feelings of others. It's about stepping into someone else's shoes and feeling what they feel. Empathy is not about agreeing with someone. It's about recognizing their humanity. Think about a time when you felt truly heard. How did it make you feel? Chances are it felt amazing. When we feel seen and heard, it creates connection. It makes us feel safe to be vulnerable. But empathy is not always easy. It requires us to be present and listen attentively. One way to cultivate empathy is to practice active listening. Pay attention to verbal and nonverbal cues. Ask clarifying questions and reflect back what you've heard. Expose yourself to diverse perspectives. Read books, watch documentaries, and engage in conversations with diverse people. Empathy is a skill that can be learned and strengthened. The more we practice empathy, the more connected we become. Social skills are the tools we use to interact with others effectively. They encompass a wide range of abilities, from communication and conflict resolution to teamwork and leadership. Think of social skills as the bridge that connects us to the people around us. They allow us to build strong relationships, navigate difficult conversations, and create a sense of community. One of the most important social skills is communication. This involves both verbal and nonverbal communication, such as body language, tone of voice, and facial expressions. Effective communication is about being clear, concise, and respectful. It's about listening attentively, asking clarifying questions, and seeking to understand before being understood. Another crucial social skill is conflict resolution. Conflict is a natural part of any relationship, but it's how we handle conflict that determines whether it's constructive or destructive. When conflicts arise, it's important to approach the situation with a calm and respectful demeanor. Listen to the other person's perspective, try to find common ground, and be willing to compromise. Remember, social skills are like any other skill. They can be learned and improved with practice. The more we put ourselves out there, the more comfortable and confident we become in social situations.
Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more insightful content. Remember, building emotional intelligence is a journey, not a race. Be patient with yourself, embrace the messy learning process, and celebrate your progress along the way. See you next time.